So customers know the difference between hype. You need to keep your message focused, keep it real. In other words, don't get off onto la-la land. Don't make promises you can't keep. Don't overhype it, and maintain the balance of the message and your frequency. A lot of times y'all have heard the term launching a website. You don't launch websites anymore. You run websites. You don't launch campaigns anymore. You run campaigns. That means I've got to be constantly flowing my content, which means I have to have some deep pools of content to draw from. I can't run a couple of distributions of my content and then go, that's all I got. So that will help you in why you need to write your narrative. There is a message and media mix madness in this, and really this is fundamental advertising 101 all over again. This hasn't changed since I was doing the largest Chevy dealership in Texas and handling franchise advertising for Taco Bell. You know, back then we wanted a 3 to 5 reach, a 3 to 5 frequency with a 225 point reach. Okay, this hasn't changed. The web's going to do the exact same thing for you. It's your opportunity to build out your own channel. So you're going to have message is your impact and your relationship with your audience. You're going to have media, your reach, and your frequency. How many people am I talking to, and how often am I communicating them with? How many of y'all send out emails? How many of you send out emails? I mean, as far as part of your business, not like communication. Okay. How many of you are sending them out weekly? I talk to clients over and over again. I said, we're going to weekly emails. Oh, we can't do that. I said, why not? Our people will all abandon our list and they'll turn us off. No, what they're going to turn off is not a weekly email. They're going to turn off weekly garbage into their inbox. That's what they're going to turn off. And I'm going to show you a campaign where we moved from a monthly to a weekly. Manage the porous front door. There is, the old idea of the storefront is shattered. It's gone. People don't come to your website and they don't come to your home page. Whatever page they land on is your home page. Wherever they engage you, Facebook, social networks, or wherever, a review, that's the home page. So you have to manage this porous front door and be prepared for wherever that traffic is coming in. And then you need strategies that bring them to where you want them to go. Okay? That gets back to the content and the focusing. And then don't push your good customers out the back door. For those of you that worked in sales organizations, it's the classic sales problem. It's the red meat hunt and kill. Go get the new prospect, hunt them, kill them, throw them over your shoulder, and move to the next one. And what happens is your biggest cost is acquisition. Your biggest cost is acquisition. And then you ignore the customers you've brought in, and you then are looking at your new customers next. How many of y'all, I'm offended when I get a coupon in the mail from a company I'm doing business with that's only good for a new customer. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm in there all the time. You're buying business over here and treating me like chopped liver. What's up with that? So you got to manage both your porous front door, and don't push your customer out the back door, because you will literally, either through disengagement, lack of attention, or sometimes some of your very own marketing efforts is literally sending your customers out the back door. And I've had projects where we would go in, we would take a look at companies that were maintaining anywhere from 15 to 30% growth rates, that their customer attrition rate was running 30 to 45%. And if we just close the back door with no additional effort, normally with customer service, improved communication, and things like that, with the existing customer base, we got a growth in sales. We could get an immediate growth in sales. Then we could turn around and focus on growth strategies. Does everybody follow me? Okay. So, online budget. There's a lot of discussion. Sherman and I talk all the time, social networking. I found a great thing from Marketing Sherpa, so I thought I'd share this with you. I'm going to tell you, this says budget allocation, and this is the context they put it in. For you, much of what you're doing, your budget may be less your financial resource, and it may be more your investment of time. And for many of you, your investment of time should be way more valuable than what your investment of resource is, financial resource. if you're not spending your time and your money in distribution across the spectrum, you're leaving holes in your plan. If you're doing all website and no email, you got holes in your plan. If you're doing email and website and you're leaving out SEO and online and you're leaving out social media, which, by the way, this is a growth segment, you've got big holes and you're not filling those holes. And so paid search over here, they're talking 21%. Me personally, my models, I put way more effort into social media and SEO than I do into paid search. I run about 10% in paid search, and then I run the rest into social media. But those are my models. I actually had one client, I took them, they were spending $20,000 a month on PPC. Now the problem was they were spending nothing on the balance of the equation. So we rebalanced their load. I think they spend 10% on PPC now. And their traffic's grown. They actually have grown traffic.